Welcome to the first episode of Indy Reviews with JerkyChid. I'm JerkyChid, now let's get this show on the road. Today we're talking about Black Dynamite. Black Dynamite is a parody of the black exploitation films, blaxploitation if you prefer, of the 1970s, with Shaft being the masterpiece of these films, with many, many poor imitators. Now, the best part about Black Dynamite is that it openly lets you know that it's a parody of all these things, including the 70s themselves. The film opens up with a malt liquor commercial with terribly bad acting, and it really sets the tone for the film and lets you know what kind of ride you're on. A really awesome ride, quite honestly. And as you would expect, there's millions of one-liners in this game. I'm over-exaggerating, of course, but there are so many one-liners that, and I can't even pinpoint a few. Well, let me just start with the very first one they hand to you, which is Anaconda Malt Liquor. Once you pop the top, the panties drop. And that's the kind of thing that pops up multiple times over and over again. And along lines with the 70s parody, with 70s, everybody was in Kung Fu and the whole thing, where Black Dynamite is like an expert in Kung Fu, and Black Dynamite is also a pimp. I may be putting way too many spoilers in here, but yeah, Black Dynamite, the street smart private detective in here, also CIA agent, is a pimp who owns his own brothel, and who's, all of his hoes know Kung Fu, in that 1970s parody sense. They run around doing karate chops in the air for no reason, and screaming hi-ya every now and then. And Black Dynamite himself will take on a whole group of ninjas like every week just because. Now the film, I should probably get into it right now, starts off with the murder of Black Dynamite's little brother, and Black Dynamite's journey to find out why his brother was killed, what was his brother doing, and how to take down this big master scheme against, only against black people. But and you meet a lot of hilarious characters along the way, and then those nice 1970s fight scenes, with lots of quote kung fu, and purposely bad acting, and bad filming. Like, you'll see the mic in some instances. And other times there'll be a fight scene and somebody gets accidentally hit, and then he starts bowing up at the other guy, and then there's an obvious cut, and then they replace him with a new actor. But quite simply, there is nothing more I can tell you about this film, even though it's just amazing. But if you can see it, go see it. And you'll never guess who the big mastermind behind everything is, but it is so fitting to the whole parody of 1970s. If I was to give this movie a 5 out of 5 rating, I would have to say I'd give it like a 4.5. This movie is really awesome, it's really fun, and if you can, see it with as many friends as you can, and it'll be something great to laugh at later on and constantly bring up. And that's really all I have to say about Black Dynamite. This is JerkyChid, and I'll catch you later.